What were you doing when you thought of the Stark?
So I built another company before that is selling motocross parts and accessories called 24MX. And after 12 years of that, I felt it's time to do something new. And for many years, I've just been dreaming about what should be possible to do with electric motorcycles. And I just realized, well, at this date, I will no longer have anything to do. So I got to come up with something. And I wanted to work with sustainability. But I also wanted to build something that could really change the world, something huge.
Yeah,
and,
it's definitely changing the world.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
congrats.
Yeah, that's why.
When I saw this thing, I got to tell you, not only, all joking aside, is it one of the most innovative products, but when you talk about a product that can actually change the game, I mean, just the sustainability aspect, the eco-friendly aspect of this thing, but the way it rides and what it does, I didn't even think, like I said, it was humanly possible. Because it has so much power. I feel like I'm in a Tesla of some sort or something, but on a bike. The thing just goes from 0 to 100. I'm not an engine guy. I don't even know how to use the brake in my car. So I
or a clutch on a manual clutch.
We don't have to go that far. But
luckily, this has no clutch, so you can ride this all day long.
I was going to tell you.
That's the thing.
When I realized your thing could go fast without a clutch, I was all in.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You don't need to be as talented as Twitch to have a good time.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wanna ask you. You talk about, like Twitch said, having you here on the show, it's very cool to get a behind the scenes of the business perspective. Mm-hmm. You're coming into an industry that's dominated by Fortune 500 style companies, conglomerates, billion-dollar companies, right?
Yeah.
Engines have been around forever, and these companies have been around forever.
You look at our industry, and it looks like it's so hard to break into. How am I going to make something to compete with Yamaha, Honda, Kawasaki? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like reaching for the stars. You know what I mean? Like what you did.
Mm-hmm. It's super hard, and I think if you would come up with a product that is as good as them, you have no chance. Mm-hmm. Because they are so good with everything. They have so much muscle. So you got to do something that's a completely different game, something that is just so much better, or at least different, so that they can't compete with it. That's the only way to break in. Then once you're in at a certain level, then it's easier to stay, but to break in is incredibly difficult.
Yeah, you had to have put a lot of thought into it with your team, your resources, just everything. You know what I mean? And with how cool the bike is, even just the plastics, the look of the bike, the look of a bike can kill it. Yeah. It could make the bike look cool or look like crap. You know, I remember when I first seen it, I was like, dude, there was other brands that came out like Alta and something else, but they never looked like a cool motorcycle. They were that thing's kind of.
But there's something with electric vehicles. Electric vehicles always have to look futuristic, super plastic, and they look like kids' toys, in general.
Yeah.
And we wanted to build a really beautiful product, an object that looks beautiful, a bit like think about the Ferrari. It's a beautiful object. It's not just a beautiful car. Mm-hmm. And that's
everything about it.
Yeah, sure. So we spend a lot of time doing that.